move this so you guys can see me. He said I'd never amount to anything. I showed them. And now you're thinking, man, this guy's like this redneck Adonis, right? There was a time that I wasn't metabolically challenged, you know, if birth counts. You know? I was actually a 4-pound baby. I used to fit in my mother's hand. And now I don't even fit in her car. I love how people assume that if you're big, you just shovel garbage in constantly, right? Just chowing it down. Like if I'm going to show up to an all-you-can-eat buffet, everybody scrambles to get in line in front of me, just in case. Right? And I really love these people, you know, these little tiny people, right? They're like, oh my God, I just ate like 4 Thin Mints. I feel so fat. Bitch, please. I could lose you and still be considered obese. I could hide you in my cleavage. People are pretty rude about it a lot of times too. I was at a restaurant with some friends recently, and after being seated by our tiny judgmental Abercrombie model, we met our server, Antoine. Okay. Hello, I'm Antoine. I'll be your server. He says, can I start you off with some drinks and some appetizers? Which is fine. And then he stops. He looks directly at me and says, oh, I better start with the big guy. He looks like he's more than ready. So, when did you stop working for tips there, ass-face? Huh? Bring me a dozen burgers and a diet water, would you, tampon? Antoine? You want a tip, little fella? Here's one. Try not to insult somebody who could probably kill you with your own skinny jeans. Surprisingly, I've always been a fussy eater. It used to drive my father crazy, right? Because he's old school. You ate whatever was in the house, or the barn, or wandered into the yard. Nothing went to waste because you had to grow it, or raise it, or hunt it, right? But they ate the weirdest shit. You know, and then they acted surprised when we wanted nothing to do with it. You know, just weird stuff like boiled hay or steamed raccoon taint, you know? Your grandmother used to make this for us all the time. Why? Did she hate you? And his methods of trying to inspire us to eat this stuff needed some work as well. He's like, it's good for you, you gotta eat that. It puts hair on your chest. Don't you want hair on your chest? No, I'm 6. Of course, that'll teach my sister to always be the good child, right? Age 10, she had this Austin Powers belt thing happening, you know? That was weird. It seemed like we were always taking her to the groomers, you know? And then he'd always follow that up, right, with, don't you waste that food. Think of all those starving kids, wherever, right, at the time. I'm like, you work for the post office, box that shit up, get it out of here. I used to feel like I was a little bit of a disappointment to my father. Like I never quite turned into the man's man that he'd envisioned, you know? I never learned to fix my car despite years of holding the light. I need a GPS for anything beyond my road. And the only living thing that I've ever jabbed a knife into and ripped the guts out of is a pumpkin. I don't really worry about that stuff anymore now that I'm older. I got other things to worry about. Like being sore from doing absolutely nothing. Huh? Where's my people at? Yeah. Or being so exhausted you can fall asleep on the toilet. Yeah. All right. And I know I'm getting older too. And I know I'm getting older because these cooking shows, that's my porn now. Yeah, it's a completely different set of breasts and thighs that excite me these days. Yeah, man, getting older sucks, right? I used to wake up in the morning ready to go for anything. And don't get me wrong, I still wake up stiff every morning. It's just now it's my neck and back. I still make all the same noises in bed, it's just for completely different reasons. I'm not old enough yet to have gotten the finger up the butt from a doctor. And I'm dreading it knowing it's coming because I have the worst luck. You know, I know when I get it done, my doctor's gonna have like huge Shaquille O'Neal hands, right? He's gonna be like second knuckle up there, right? Banging on my pancreas like he's trying to wake it from hibernation or something, you know? Or have to do it a bunch of times because the first dozen didn't take. Right? And I'm not old enough yet to feel the need to tell everybody all my ailments in detail. Not yet, all right? And I do have a lot of them, all right? So thank God I'm married because ain't none of it sexy. Because I'm fluffy, I have sleep apnea, and I wear the sleep apnea mask at night, so, right? Now couple that with these big black carpal tunnel armbands that I wear at night, I look pretty stupid going to bed, right? If I had some really crappy black pajamas, I'd look like a cheap Taiwanese knockoff of a Darth Vader costume, actually. All right, now add in the teeth guard, because I grind my teeth at night. And now I could be Darth Vader's slightly touched nephew, Dork Vader. Luke, I am your cousin. Right? The only really cool thing about all these ailments is when I tell people I sleep with a machine every night, they naturally assume my wife is some kind of dynamo, right? Thank you very much.